Hey everybody, Matthew Boyle here from Language Card Games, and today I want to give you a fresh example of innovation within the indie card game industry. Doobles by Osca Armstrong. I'm going to tell you why I like this game, and also show you how to play it. But before I jump in, I just want to make sure I welcome you to like and subscribe for more videos about card games and language learning. So first, what is Doobles? In this game, players try to guess a missing word which several different idioms have in common. One person will read several clues, all of which are idioms, but instead of saying the missing word which all the idioms share, they say the word Doobles instead, which is just a made-up word or a placeholder word similar to saying the word what or blank. And the player who can guess the most correct answers is the winner. It's that simple. One of the things that I like about Doobles is its ease of use and functionality. It's just so easy to pick up the deck and start playing. And I think that's going to allow people of all ages to play together very quickly and easily. But the thing I like best about Doobles is how it requires and stimulates your lateral thinking abilities. With each clue that another player reads to, you're going to have to recalculate what the answer could be. And if you guess too early, you'll probably be wrong. Now let me show you some of the actual gameplay.
Okay, let's get started. Oh, that's a roll card. Okay. Dooble down. Dooble wheel. Under wheel. Under Dooble. I said under wheel. In deep Dooble. Walk on Dooble.
I really want to guess water.
Yep. You're right.
Oh.
So I think what we could do is you could keep that one. That's like one that you got right. And if it was wrong, we could put it back in. We could put it back into the bottom, or something like that. Okay, I'm not looking. I didn't see the answer, but
Alright.
cover the answer. Okay, I didn't see it.
Okay. Dooble off. Dooble down. Dooble up. Dooble to Dooble. A pat on the Dooble.
Back. Back to back. Pat on the back. Yeah.
Back. Yay.
Back. Yeah. And I noticed something it's harder when you just listen to the clues one by one because you have to keep all the clues in your mind. But if you can look at them all, sometimes you can be faster.
Yeah.
And I think also we could, let me try another way as well. Okay, I see the answer there. Now I'm going to cover it. We could also reveal clues one by one like this, so you can't see them all right away. You have to kind of think. So, Dooble chain. Fast
Food.
Dooble. I think you just got it. Yeah,
Yay!
you got it. Wow, you got it on the second clue. That's often hard to do. So we got food chain, fast food, junk food, baby food, food for thought. Oh, okay. Sorry,
Okay.
I shuffled the little cards.
Okay, you can right now.
Okay,
Dooble on. Dooble out. You can look.
alright, I'm looking. Yes?
Dooble bottom.
Ooh, I got it. Rock bottom, rock and roll, rock the boat. Yes, rock on, rock out. Okay, good. And one thing I really like about these cards is how it's very often the case that as you read down to these clues, it gets a bit easier and easier to guess. Usually, so the way that he organized it, these are a little harder. It's kind of like that guessing game, Who Am I? The clues at first are more general and then they get more and more specific and help you guess. So I want to point out a few of the things that I really like about the design of the Doobles card. First of all, the font is really big and also thick, which makes it very readable even at a distance. If you're sitting a little ways away, out at the edge of the table, you can still read these things really well. So that's very good that it's so readable. Also, I like the coloring of the clues in the center. Dooble, that word Dooble is in white, and the rest of the clues are in black. So that contrast there makes it very easy and quick for your mind to grasp onto which of this phrase is part of the phrase, and where does the word that you need to guess, where is that inserted into the phrase. And I also like this little compartmentalized design here with this box up here and this box down here. It just has a really nice, clean, slick look, and it lets you know that here, I also like that the answer is down here in the bottom box, and it's even larger. So it really calls your attention to that answer. And I also like the color palette, or the color choices of black, white, blue, and gold. Basically, I think all those colors really look very good together. And the back, I also like the design of the high contrasting colors here. The dark purple with the bright primary colors. Well, these are primary, these are secondary. And the white border is just very eye-catching, and it has a really clean look. It's also a very high quality card. We've played with this several times now. This is the deck here. As you can see, it's still looking great. It's looking like the day we got it, even though we've probably played about a dozen times over the past few weeks. So rest assured, the quality of the cards is good.
In terms of what might be improved about this game or some of its potential disadvantages, there's really not much I can say. The game functions exactly as it's supposed to. One idea or suggestion I might have, though, is that perhaps the creator could come up with some sort of PDF guide to send to customers, which teaches the meanings of all the idioms in the game, sort of like a handbook or a guidebook. I think that would build more value into the game and allow the players to learn more. Because as it stands now, whenever I encounter an idiom I don't know, which did happen sometimes even though I'm a native English speaker, I was super curious and I wanted to know the meaning, but I had to go and search for it online and look it up myself. So that would be one thing. And then a second idea that I have is for people who play this a lot, they will eventually have all the answers pretty well mastered. So I would hope that Osca would be able to provide some variation ideas, different ways to play the game with this same deck. For example, maybe rules for a speed race or speed version with a timer. Besides that, maybe a second edition. Hey, same game, new idioms, or maybe if there's not enough new idioms to do that, maybe subsequent editions could be made around famous quotes, famous lines of poetry, famous song lyrics, or something like that. Anyways, that's good news that there's great ways to expand this game and make subsequent editions. I'm confident that if you're an English language learner, or even a native English speaker who just loves words and idioms, you're gonna love Doobles. Check it out today, links in the description below.